All right, metal kit. Let's put this Home Depot. No, wait a minute. It's not Home Depot. It's Harbor Freight. I did that twice now. Oh, anyway, thanks you guys for calling me on that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and assemble this. It's really simple stuff here. So this is your work tray that goes right here. We're going to use our hot glue and model glue for that. And for these, we've got this is the bottom shelf. We've already got the rear pins in. We're going to go ahead and get these pins put in with just a touch of glue on each pin. Hope you guys are doing well. Well, that went in pretty easy. Okay, Dan put these in really deep. I'm going to have to let them dry on one side because these holes are really long and it fit in there way too easy. But that's okay. I don't like them in a hurry. I could use Uber glue, but Uber glue's brittle. I don't know. It's not as Uber as it acts like it is. So we'll just get these positioned, let them dry overnight, and we'll put the other side together. No big deal. I can break the video up. There's not like I said, there's not a lot to this. That one fits a little better with, yeah, that one's not so deep. Just gonna make sure for fitment. Okay, good. All right, this one's ready. We'll set it aside and let it dry. And we'll just repeat said process on this next one. Waiting for the glue gun to heat up. This one's a little bit tighter, but still got to let it dry. That's all right though, like I said. I'm just happy Den printed this up for me. I, of course, paid him for his filament, but you know. All right, that one's ready. We got a little excess glue there. Got some Blue Oyster Cult playing. One of my favorite underrated bands of the world. All right, there's two. I seem to be missing a pin. That's all right, I've got extra pins. While we're at it, let's go ahead and... Now, Den told me I'd have to pound these in. I don't know about pounding it, but it takes a little bit of work, but we'll put some glue there just to keep it secured. And we'll tap that in a little bit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put all those pieces in too. Burn out the day. Burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. And when you're doing this, make sure you don't put them on the opposite side because you'll probably never get these back out. Ooh, this one's really tight. And these just keep the drawers from falling out once you slide them in. These back pins. I don't know if pin's the right word, but again, I want to thank Dale for posting this up and me seeing it. and then him giving me the links to find everything. You are metal, Dale. All right, and we gotta put holes in, pins in one more of these. Now I'm missing one pin, but I've got some spares upstairs that Den already gave me. So I'll go grab that and get it in, but I'm not going to go get it now during this video. We're gonna do that tray, and then we're gonna come back once this is dry and we'll put the rest together, and then I'll show you the finished product. How's that sound, Slot Cowboys? The only reason I'm doing this is I don't want that glue to dry on me, not to be able to get these things to fit flush together. All right, so these are ready. Put them aside. All right, now let's do this. I'm just gonna put mono glue here and here. And we'll do hot glue. Going kind of quick because you guys know this hot glue is not the most patient stuff in the world. Now I'll push that down, of course. And then I'm going to get, after I'm going to let this sit for a few seconds, then I'm going to get some weight put on it and let it sit overnight. So that gets set in there really well. Sorry, you guys probably can't see anything because I'm bent over. I'm just putting good pressure on this right now. So that's about it for this video. So we will, this part of the video, and we will come back when everything is dry and we're putting the rest together. Okay, guys? Metal, race on. Bye. All right, kids, welcome back. It is the next day. Let's see where we're at here. So this tray is now secure in here. You can take your car, put it right there to lay flat. You got little recess spots for your screws or what have you. So a nice little pit area to work on your car. All right, so that's good. And here's the top, in case you guys didn't get to see it. There's a lot of room in there. You can fit a Carrera truck in here. You could fit 4 Carrera trucks in there and your extra supplies if you wanted to go that far. But this would be a good area. You know, you could probably put a couple snacks in there if you wanted to. And, you know, your oils, lubricant, tools needed, any spare parts, what have you, and then use all that for your cars. All right, so let's put, excuse me. All right, let's put these together. Den also made these supports that go on the bottom. And I'll show you how those go in just a second here. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys together. Hope everybody's doing well today. So I'm going to use model glue. You could probably use super glue if you wanted to. I think super glue is a little brittle. The pins had time to dry and set, so they won't move on you. But it's super simple. Just make sure you don't do it wrong. All right, so here's one. Den did a really good job on the pins. The pins weren't actually part of it unless you've got a big, the original files on, I can't remember where they were at. They had, oh sure, look, this one's screwed up. Nice. That one was a little goofy, but I think we got it all fixed. And the one pin broke. Wow, this is just going like crap. I love it. I love it. I love it when it goes like shit. Forgive my French. And that, fuck. All right, kids, sorry. Had to curse a little bit there, but I got the situation remedied. We'll see if that one will. See, that one end's so broke, I don't think it'll... Oh, this is just... The perils of 3D printing, my friends. So now I've got to cut this pin really short to make it fit in there. This isn't Den's fault. every day's, and oh. Every day's a challenge, I tell you. So then these go across like so. I'm going to use, I'll use the model glue. I'm kind of annoyed with this whole pin situation on this one due to that minor problem there. That's all right. Then I'll just put some weight on top of this and let it dry. And it'll be ready later. All right, now let's repeat said process on these other ones. Hopefully I won't crack any pins or what have you. All right. There's always got to be a problem. Technical difficulties, Murphy's Law, all of the above. They're all waiting to screw you up. All right, that one went together a lot better. All right, now same process here. You guys get the idea. All right, I'm gonna stop the video here because you guys don't need to watch me do the same thing 3 times over again. And we will be back with the finished product once the glue dries. Metal. Metal, hey kids, welcome to the final phase. All right, so we got everything glued up, put in, and I even threw some cars in there. I wanted to go over a few things about it. All right, and in case you hadn't seen it, it's a great place to take all your extra slot car stickers of all sorts and place them there. It is plastic. You might have to batten them down more than once, make sure they stick, but you know the deal. You probably could rough it up, but anyway. And we got some on top, and then I got the Aussie one in there. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, you sure can. All right, so there's a lot of room up there too. I'm considering maybe designing some dividers so that you can hold like oil and a tube of grease and all that, and it'll stay put and not move around. And maybe some screwdrivers and such. We'll keep you appraised on that. All right, so let's open her up. All right, I put some cars in there as an example. So the reason I did the lower half the way I did is some of these cars are too tall to fit into these areas. You've got to have a pretty low slung car to fit in there without rubbing. And these all fit just great. It is a little tight, but that's good. That means they won't move around too much. So, and the little nubs in the back keep it from falling down, which works really nice. One thing to note is the F1 cars will not fit in here correctly due to their long nose and the positioning of the guide keel. And also the NASCAR rub just a touch. You could put the NASCAR in there and get away with it. It was a little bit tight, so I didn't want to do it. The old Mopar is way too tall. So just a little thing of note, as you can see, it'll fit the van as well, which is really cool, right, Dave? So, and the truck. So very cool stuff. As you saw, we just glued it together, barring, little problems with the pins like we had, but that's okay. We sorted through it. Got a little annoyed, but I left that in there because, we're human. We all get annoyed now and then, and it'd be a shame to take that out, in my opinion. So anyway, you get the idea, guys. This is a really nice, affordable slot car carry box with, the pit stuff in it and all that. Some of my friends are going to start putting tracks together here, so we'll be able to have traveling racing. So that'll be really cool. When the day comes, I'm all set. So there you go. If you're interested in these files, please drop a comment down below, and we can get things sorted out for you. I'm trying to talk him into just uploading them to Thingiverse or something, but we'll see. Depends on how much interest there is. So the files are just the modifications he did to these with the pins in the back, with the pins to put them together, with the holes in the middle, and then the planks and the back pins, is what was modified a little bit. And then on this, we just dremeled out some of the shelving unit right there so that you could fit that in there, and in lieu of the fourth shelf, because you're going to need space if you have bigger cars, unless you're just going to move all the little cars. So anyway, there we go. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. And that is all I really have for this video, right? All right. See you later, Slot Cowboys. Race on. Cheers. Metal.